Welcome back to art. Now, remember, boys and girls, you should really try to do all of your reading, writing, math before you get to do the art. But I really want to see those pictures. To make a family chain, you need scissors, pencil, markers, and a piece of paper. You will fold the paper in half. Remember, that means that the corners meet. The corners are together and they're touching and they're nice and straight. And you hold the paper down and you press it so that you can make a line in the half. Then you are going to take one side and go right up to that line. If the line is too hard to see, you can kind of draw it in. That's okay. And then you are going to fold the paper to the middle again. And then the right hand side, fold the paper right to that line. Try to keep it straight so it looks nicer. And you press it down. Then it looks like this. We have to make the zigzag letter M with the paper. We're just using these lines to help us know where to fold it. For zigzag, it's going to look like the letter M. So this side I fold like this, then I flip it. And this paper was folding this way. Now I want to fold it the opposite way, the other way. And then I am going to fold it, and it's going to look like the letter M. Remember, when you are making paper chains, if you ain't got that M, then you ain't got a chain. If you ain't got an M, then you ain't got a chain. The next thing that you're going to do, boys and girls, is we have to draw just the hand and the wrist. This is a wrist, muñeca, and the hand. And that means really right in the middle, you draw like a C and then an upside down C like this on one side. And then on the other side, you draw the same thing, a C, and then another C. It looks like almost like half a circle that's not touching. And now the wrist. A little bit here and a little bit here. Now the rest of the sides, you're going to take a pencil and you're going to draw a line right up to that wrist from the top this way. I know it's a little hard to see because of the lighting, so let me do it in marker so you could see better. And then another one this way. And again on this side, from this open wrist, draw a line to the corner and draw another line to the corner. You are going to use these lines to cut. You are not going to cut anywhere inside the two places, the hands. You do not cut here. No se corta acá o acá. Solo las líneas. Only the lines. Take your scissors and cut on the lines. And stop right there. Go on the inside. And then on this side. Remember, don't cut that line. That's what's going to make it a chain that sticks together. Same on the other side. You have this line and you're going to cut it up to the line. Don't cut the hands. No se cortan las manos. Okay, now comes the fun part where you open it. And here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 places that the hands are touching. Some children are small and some grown-ups are really big. So we're going to draw each person different height. So you start, if the person is tall, grande, you can put the head over here, like they're really big. And then their neck, and then their shoulder. And if the person is really little, you can draw the head here and draw the neck. And if the person is medium, you can draw the head here. So I'm going to say that this is my dad. This is me. This is my mom. And then the shoulders. Oops, I forgot my shoulders. And then my sister, she's a little bit bigger than me, but not much. Here's her head. And here is her shoulders. Now this is where it gets a little tricky. And you might have to try 2 or 3 times. If you look, boys and girls, I practice too. That's how you get good at things. Now, these are the shoulders. Now, because the person is big, the arms have to go from the top. The arms go from the top. And then you keep going to the arm and down. So see, that looks like an arm of a very tall person. El brazo de una persona alta. And here are his feet. And you go all the way up. And now his arm, remember, you have to connect it here. If the person is small, like me, my hands have to go up. You know how when you hold your mommy's hand, you have to kind of go up? There's me. And here is my mom, and her hands are right here. And she's wearing a big dress. Now this is where you have to think about it. Here's the hand, the wrist, and it goes up. Up. And here's another one. And now the hand is here, so it has to go up. Up. Again, up and up. And here is my sister. She's also wearing a flowery dress. Now I'm going to draw the hair. And the hair kind of goes like this, and it goes behind the person. My sister has long yellow hair, so I'll have to make sure. And she's got 2 eyes and a mouth. And my mom always had kind of short hair. Not that short, but not like me and my sister. And me had very curly long hair. You boys and girls know my hair is long and curly. And it's kind of red, right? And then my dad, he's got very short hair. Actually, he's bald, but I'm giving him hair here. And he is wearing, now I can do clothes. He's wearing a shirt and some pants, and here are his shoes. Let me do my dress. I'm wearing like a little collar dress. And it has like a thing in the middle. And my mom is wearing a short sleeve dress. And she's got these cute little shoes on. And my sister, she's wearing like a flowery dress. So you have to draw the collar of the clothes. That's called a collar. And then I can color. You know, this is one of my favorite colors, so I'm gonna make it my dress. And I'm gonna make my hair orange because it's kind of orangey. And my dad is wearing a blue shirt. I'm going very quickly, so this video isn't too long, but you know I like to do things neatly usually. And he's wearing green pants. And maybe the collar of his shirt is green too. There we go. And my mom is wearing a pink polka dot skirt. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, polka dot. Polka dot, polka dot, polka dot, and polka dots. My mom really did have a polka dot dress, and I used to love that dress. And my sister, her name is Lila, and Lila is wearing a dark blue striped dress. I could see her wearing something like this for sure. And it's got some ruffles at the bottom. There we go. And maybe I'll outline this so my sister's hair is yellow. She is blonde. And my mom has brown hair. Brown. And she's got brown eyes, brown eyebrows. I have brown eyes, brown eyebrows. My sister has kind of green eyes, a little bit. There we go. Now comes the fun part where we get to cut. You know, maybe I'll give everybody purple shoes. Everyone's getting purple shoes. Now, you have to carefully cut each person. You need to practice, boys and girls, using scissors. Scissors are such a wonderful art tool, and they're also something that you can only learn if you practice. Cuts, cuts, cuts. Sometimes you mess up. I mess up all the time. But I keep trying. I cut, cut, cut as much as I can. And I like it. I like cutting. It's fun to make things. I like seeing it when it's starting. I like seeing it when it's in the middle. And I like when it's finished and I can show my family what I did. And they like it. They say, Miss Yasmina, you did such a good job. You really worked so hard. Okay, now Daddy's all cut. Now I have to make sure that I cut myself. I'm a little bit easier to cut. You just try your best to get close to the lines without cutting off anything. And do never, 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 never cut the hands, because this is a paper chain. If you cut the hands, then you don't have a chain anymore. Now I cut Mom. I think you're getting the idea. You cut the best that you can. If you want to leave the feet like this because it's too hard to cut in there, you can just leave it right there. And then I'll cut Lila, my sister, because when I was growing up, it was always me and her. She was a very important person when I was growing up. And she is still a very important person because she has a beautiful daughter. Her daughter's name is Sophia. And I always talk about Sophia. She's our little girl in the family now. She's not in this picture because this is a picture of when I was little. Now, if I made one, I would have to put her in there. There we go. Let me clean this out. And here we are. Look at that. Here is my paper chain family. We are all together. If you wanted to, of course, you could make the hands a little bit better. You could draw the hands together. You can always do more, boys and girls. Send me a picture and I will show it. Thank you, boys and girls. Happy Family Day. Bye.